All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Looks like you'll be as...
Round 1! Ready? Clash!
Alright, what shall I do next? Toasty, pretty wild.
Hot!
Let's leave this one.
Not my face!
Get away from me.
Hot!
I'm gonna burn you good.
Hot!
Watch your feet. Pretty,
Not my
right?
face!
No, escape for you.
Here's one of the plexus!
Gotcha. Pretty wild. Can you dodge this?
Plexus!
Get away from me. No escape for you. Turn to Kindle.
No!
Get out of there.
Gotta predict.
How's that? Let's do it. Toasty.
This one's hot!
Pretty wild. Let's leave this one.
From below! Hot! Hot!
Burn it all.
Hot!
Gonna burn you good. Can you dodge this?
Stand! Move! Round 2! Ready? Clash!
Turn to Kindle. Watch your feet.
Hot! Hot! Hot!
Hot. Let's leave this one. Get the hell out of here. Toasty.
Right
Pretty,
here!
right? No escape for you.
Going in!
Can you dodge this? Gonna burn you good. Get on the floor like the trash you are.
This one's hot!
Get out of there. Such a nobody. Toasty.
Hot!
Watch your feet.
Permeating!
So annoying.
Take this! Observe!
Get away from me.
This one's hot!
Can you dodge this? Let's leave this one.
You're
Pretty
powerful!
wild.
This
Toasty.
one's hot! From below!
Well done. No escape for you. Watch your feet.
Gotta protect!
Nothing I can do about that. Gonna turn you to ashes. Falling at the final hurdle. Gonna grill you. Get the hell out of here.
Blast Ultra! Lemillion? Win!
Nobodies like you are only good for kindling.
Come on, that's right? The path is clear. Let's move.
I won't let you escape. Done. I won't let you Here I go. Naive. The time has come. You can't reach me. Stop resisting. You can't reach me. You won't get away too slow. Here I go. Please don't resent me. This is the fate of a ninja. Here I go. This should dispose of you. Naive. Here I go. Here I go. Too slow. Here I go. This should dispose of you. Here I go. You won't get away. Fly. This should dispose of you. Hidden. This should dispose of you. You can't reach me. Stop resisting. You won't get away. Jump, fly, here I go. Please don't resent me. I'll do anything to make his dream come true. This is the fate of a ninja.
The victor has been decided.
That's the end, isn't it? In that case, I'll take my leave.
Let's go, Akamaru! We'll fade over there!
Ninja are nothing!
The victor has been decided.
You're totally weak!
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle. Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
back, thanks.
Keep your eyes peeled for a second key. Found it. Yeah. A shipping port and forever fall. Who else knows about this?
Team, this discovery is a bit unexpected and worse than I feared. That appears to be an active below industry ship. Below hasn't been heard from or seen in ages. I must inform our twin at once. Meanwhile, I want you to investigate that ship, but please keep a safe distance.
Leave it to me! Leave it to me! Put him down.
We won again! Is that a new record?
One more key left. Found it.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space. But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there. Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing. Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun. Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls! Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley. Hold on. What are you doing?
調した。
よし。いい調子だ。よし。いい調子だ。
It is time to rock out! I'm Toga, and don't you forget it!
Round one. Ready? Clash!
Up we go! Let me make it sound! Get so annoying! Penetrate with sound! Check my flow! Sound explosion! Let me make it sound! Give me your blood! Let me stab you more! I'm good, don't worry! I'll make him explode! My head's gonna split! Low frequency sound! Check my flow! Clearing a path! Let me make it sound! So annoying! Give me bass! Turn up the volume! You can't dodge this! Check my flow! Don't! Let me stab you more! Come on, hit! You got sucker! That hurts! Make it soar! Enjoying this? Okay, I'm sure I hit the mark! Reach him! I'll get serious! So annoying! Charm them with music! Sucker! Stay away! Careful with your eardrums! Charm them with... I'll make sure I hit the mark! Turn up the beat! This back!
Round two. Ready? Clash!
Check my flow! Beam! Penetrate with sound! My head's gonna split! Let me make it sound! So annoying! Turn up the volume! Check my flow! Sound explosion! My head's gonna split! Get with it! Penetrate with sound! Annoying! Let me make it sound! Don't! My head's gonna split! Check my flow! Let's pick up the tempo. Let me make it sound. The delicious fragrance of blood. Check my flow. So annoying. Well, let's do it then. Aim for him. Okay, I'll make sure I hit the mark. Sound explosion. My head's gonna split. Let's start the music. That hurts my ears! I'm gonna turn it up! Ow! Ow! Turn it up to 11!
Class Ultra!
It really is!
Win!
The main event starts now! Amazing!
It's time to choose your character.
Right then, let's go.
Let's go.
How about choosing a stage? The atmosphere of the stage can change.
Looks Looks like you'll be a sacrifice to the cause.
All right, watch me!
Round one. Ready? Clash!
Alright, what shall I do next? You know you're on fire. Hot and bothered. Pretty, right? So annoying. Can you dodge this? Get away from me. Toasty. Watch your feet. Pretty, right? No escape for you. You know you're on fire, right? That's pretty good. Can you touch this? So annoying. Hot and bothered. Get away from me. Gonna burn you good. Get on the floor like the trash you are.
None of this hurts me in the slightest!
Useless. Turn to kindle.
Nice and warm! Bring it!
Let's leave this one. You know you're on fire,
Dare
right?
you, flame? Burn my soul!
Gonna burn you good.
Burn to nice
Useless.
and warm!
Pretty wild.
Burn my soul! So unsightly.
Round two. Ready? Clash!
Turn to kindle. Pretty, right?
Dare you,
Watch your
flame?
feet.
Dance in
Gonna
my
burn
fierce
you good.
flame!
Get away from me. So annoying.
How about I
You
envelop
know
you?
you're on fire, right?
Raging flame!
Can you dodge this? Pretty, right?
Nice and
So
warm!
annoying.
You dare use flame?
Toasty.
Nice and warm!
Let's leave this one.
To ashes! With intensity! Here's a burning hell!
Get away from me. Turn to kindle.
Dare use flame? Can you go beyond
Can you
me?
dodge this?
Bring it!
Gonna burn you good.
You're
Toasty. Pretty, right?
You dare
Get
use
out of
flame?
there. Gonna turn you to ashes. Falling at the final hurdle. Huge. Get the hell out of here.
Clash Ultra!
Is a loss.
Win!
Nobody's like you are only good for kindling. Amazing.
It's time to choose your character.
Let's go calmly.
Right then, let's...
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Ready anytime.
I'm doing just as you said.
I can overcome the blood and the past.
Looks like you'll be a sacrifice to the cause.
Round one. Ready? Clash!
This will end quick. How about some flame?
No escape for you.
I'm burning.
Get away from me.
Fiercely.
Burning.
Here's an iceberg. I'll freeze you.
I'm gonna smother you.
All done? How
Pretty,
about some
right?
flame?
How boring.
Scorching.
Can you dodge this?
Sub-Zero.
Gonna teach you a lesson. Get away from me.
Some extra flame.
How boring. Pretty, right?
Some extra flame.
How boring. Burn it all.
Hot. I'll stop them. You're not worthy.
Getting interesting.
Some extra flame.
I see. Just shut up.
I want to win.
Round two. Ready? Clash!
Here's an iceberg.
Toasty. Pretty wild.
Fiercely.
Get away from me.
Sub-Zero.
Temperature.
Burn, baby, burn.
How boring.
Boil.
Pretty,
Here's an
right?
iceberg.
No escape for you. How boring. Can you dodge this?
Sub-Zero. Freeze. Fiercely.
How boring.
Here's an
You
iceberg.
know you're on fire, right?
How about some flame?
Well done. Burn it all. That's pretty good.
Freeze.
Shambling around.
Some extra flame.
Burning.
Burn up.
Don't need you.
Some extra flame.
I see. Won't even leave any ashes. I see.
Burn up.
Won't even leave any ashes. I see.
I'll stop them. I'll show you.
Blast
No
Ultra!
fun.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Sub-Zero.
Gonna burn you good.
Fiercely.
How boring. Gonna smother you. That's pretty good.
Here's an iceberg.
So annoying.
How about some flame?
Burning. Get away from
Sub-Zero.
me. You know you're on fire, right?
Fiercely.
Burn, baby. Hot and bothered.
Here's an iceberg.
So annoying.
How about some
temperature? Getting
Sub-Zero.
interesting. This is the temperature.
Maximum output. Max power.
Blast Ultra!
Small fry.
Win!
I can't stop. I won't stop. Excellent.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
Got you all figured out.
What the? Huh? It's slimy space alien! Mafia's a spaceship! Mafia knew all along! Mafia alone, you monster! Here, if Mafia give you this, will you go away?
One more for the collection.
Oh, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Dr. Malone. You don't know me, but I most certainly know who you are. Nevertheless, I'm thrilled you're here. You might be exactly what I need for a very important experiment.
So, we finally get to meet Dr. Malone.
For such terrific students as yourselves, oh, it should be an easy test, right?
Too easy. Problem solved. Too easy. I enjoy a challenge.
So, we meet again, Dr. Merlot.
Spin. Or shall I call you Oz? Like old times, chum.
I faced far worse than you. I enjoy a challenge.
I thought you perished in the Mountain Glen disaster. A tragedy you played no small part in.
'Twas a mere speed bump on the superhighway of scientific progress. You couldn't possibly imagine the ramifications of my latest research.
The world was a much safer place without you.
I think far worse than you. Problem solved.
You're calling me the reckless one, sending your students out on an excursion like this.
They're more than a match for your mindless robots. What you're doing here is wrong.
I'm glad that's over. I enjoy a challenge. Come on, that's impressive, right?
Trying to make the world a better place is wrong. Say what you will about me. It won't change the fact that you're powerless to stop me.
You'll botch this somehow. You always do.
Well, let's agree to disagree. I tell you, Oz, it has been truly a pleasure catching up, but unfortunately it's time for me to run. Farewell, old chum.
Team, we've been attempting to locate Merlot's island, but have yet to obtain its coordinates. I need you to continue exploring. Contact me when you find any evidence of his whereabouts.
Is it true Edenians worship you?
Those that do are blessed with my favor.
Their faith is misplaced, Rain.
Round 1. Fight!
Don't cut yourself.
Round 2. Fight! Kung Lao wins. Liu Kang. Cabal. Shaolin Trap Dungeon.
You should up your arsenal, monk.
With giant hook swords?
What can I say? I'm eclectic.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Friendship. Liu Kang wins.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
How'd a place end up like this anyway? This is clearly a safe place for a child to be. Yeah!
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. Be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way. Back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.